Kaylee, Chris, out at the bistro at Gervasi. Now we're getting into the warmer weather. I swear it is coming. And you know there's so many different events in the summer. You may have a reunion coming up. You might have a class reunion. You may have a wedding on the way. Maybe you're planning it. And if you're looking for a place to have something specific, you got to think about the bistro. Now with me is Natalie, and you've got like some really cool areas to have that. So why don't we talk about where we are, if you've been into the bistro before, and where you can house people.
Absolutely. So we're in the lower level right now. So it's actually the ground floor level when you're out on the property, but when you pull into the parking lot, you'll go in the main entrance and you come down the steps to the lower level. We're kind of just in the in-between spot, in between the two venues that we have, which is the cantina room and the vitrina room. So we can start in the vitrina, which is just located over here.
This is a really cool room.
It is a cool room, and the coolest part about the room is that it used to be where the winery was housed before it got big and expanded and built the crush house. So this room here was actually where our winemaker made the wine. We have since turned it into a dining space. So it's the Vitrina Divino space. It can hold up to 28 people. So if you have a private event, it's ideal for about 18 to 25, but we can squeeze 28 if that's what you have. The wine lockers on the wall here, vitrina actually means wine locker in Italian, so it's kind of where the name came from. But this space is ideal for things like rehearsal dinners, showers, anniversary parties. It's just a great space. It's got the doors on it, so if you need privacy, sometimes we'll house pharmaceutical dinners in here, any type of a corporate meeting that would just want some privacy. We can close the doors. You would be completely shut off from everyone else. But then another cool part about the room, if you want to walk back here, it's a secondary space that comes with the vitrina, but can also be rented or reserved out for on its own. So this space here is the barile, and barile means barrel room. So the other really interesting aspect of this room, it is attached to the vitrina, but it got its name because this is where the wine barrels used to be housed when we made the wine over here. So all of the barrels were in here. You can see we have some barrels on the wall that have the word Canton on them, so very symbolic to our infancy, which I think is awesome. But this room can hold up to 16, so it's a great space for a bachelorette party, a birthday party, graduation dinner, anything like that. So in addition to renting the space out with the vitrina room, you can reserve it on its own as well. So we actually have 4 spaces in the restaurant, but when you do the vitrina, you just automatically get the barile room by default.
Okay. Now this is a different space than from where we were. So where are we now?
So now we're in the cantina room, the Cantino Divino. This is another space in the lower level. It's just adjacent to the vitrina where we just were. This space here can hold 36 guests. It also has a beautiful fireplace. It's got that just winery picturesque feel with the stone walls, the brick floor. This space is also ideal for things like showers, anniversary parties, rehearsal dinners. It's larger, so if you have a larger guest count, this space works perfectly for that. Typically 36, but we can fit upwards into the 40s, just a little bit tight, but we've been known to do it, so we certainly want to try to accommodate our guests. The biggest highlight about this room are these beautiful doors that lead out onto our piazza. So the piazza, is our summer restaurant. It's open May through October, weather permitting. The piazza is completely outdoor, so a lot of times people will rent this space because they want to be able to go outside and enjoy the bocce ball courts, sit by the fire pit, walk by the water. If they're renting this space, they can certainly bring their drinks out, kind of come and go. So a lot of times guests will like that if it's a lunch event on a Saturday for like a shower or even a wedding reception. So we've got our conservatory on the other side of property, which is just a whole nother topic. But a lot of times couples will choose to have an intimate ceremony over there and then bring their guests over here for a lunch afterwards. So it's a really great space for that, especially in the summertime. And then after that's over, guests can stay on property and continue enjoying themselves.
So we just came up from downstairs, and Natalie, is there any other space that people can use for events?
Yes, there is. So up these stairs here will take you up to the balconata space. It's our loft area. It's a really, really, really interesting space. You're at the very top of the restaurant, so while you're up there, you can look down and see just everybody dining and all of the beautiful architecture that is in the bistro. But that space is ideal for 8 to 10 people for a sit-down dinner, or you can reserve it for upwards of 25 if you wanted to do like a stand-up cocktail reception. So a networking event, an open house style birthday party, or any type of celebration where people are maybe gonna come and go, you can just put out some appetizers, have drinks served up there. There's soft seating as well, so couches, coffee tables. You can just enjoy the company of your friends, enjoy some drinks, and have some food.
Sounds great. So basically, no matter what they're looking for, whether it's maybe a reception or a rehearsal dinner, family reunion, birthday party, business event, you can take care of them.
Absolutely, absolutely. The bistro is great for any type of event like that. We also have private spaces over at the Crush House, which is just a little bit more casual. So if you're looking for not such an elevated dining experience, you want something a little bit more casual, we have 2 spaces over there that are ideal from 12 to 24 guests. So we have the tower room and the vineyard room, which are really great. Also over at the Twisted Olive, which is our sister property located in Green by the Akron Canton Airport, we have multiple spaces over there, kind of similar to the bistro in the sense that we can house multiple different guest counts. Still a little bit more casual than the bistro, but a little bit more elevated than the Crush House. So lots of options.
So if people are thinking, yeah, this is going to be perfect for my event, how do they go about reserving?
Absolutely. They can get on our website and go to the events tab, get our contact information in the sales office. Basically, our email address is the best way to get to us. It's just sales@gervasivineyard.com. It'll come right to our office. We'll get back to them with a response. If they're more phone call oriented people, they're more than welcome to give us a call and we can go over details that way.
And what's the phone number?
Phone number would be 330-433-2940.
Fantastic. So no matter what your event is, whether it's a birthday celebration, a family reunion, a rehearsal dinner, or a shower, a business event, they can accommodate you here at Gervasi. So go to the events tab, give them a call, and they will take care of you no matter what. Again, Gervasi's on 55th Street. Stop out and check it all out.